Bon, voilà, j'ai dû relancer le jeu là. Il y a eu un bug bizarre. C'était bizarre. Allez, c'est reparti du coup.
It's getting late. Emerging now.
Oh, c'est bon, on peut y aller où c'est bon. Voilà. C'est celui-là qu'il faut. Ok. Bon bah, let's go.
Will of preservation.
Shift the balance. Blade and strike.
The fight is set. Savor it for me.
Ooh.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Hit. Land. Forward.
Strike apart.
Fail to set you.
That's better. Blade and strike. Swords descend. Nap time.
Ok. Bim. Mais t'as tapé mon bouclier.
Land.
Forward.
Your end approaches. Savor it
Ce
for
n'était
me.
que la première vague. Ce n'était que la première vague.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Blade and strike.
Fail to set you.
Nap time.
Hit.
Dernière
Swords
vague.
descend.
Voilà, ça c'est poisson qui souffle.
Blade and strike.
Fail to set you.
Bien.
Savor it for me. This sword
Allez.
needs sharpening.
Ouais, pareil. Oula. Au-dessus d'eux. What the fuck? Ça va me TP mon truc là? Oula. Attends, j'aime pas trop ça. Voilà. Ah zut, attends. Faut que j'arrive à t'avancer un tout petit peu. Ah, non, pas comme ça. Wolé, les balancer de l'autre côté. Ouais, comme ça, je pense que ça ira. Ok. Ouais, ok. Du coup, j'ai l'impression qu'il y a toujours des défis. Ok, faut que je monte, je crois. Comment il a pu se perdre ici, lui? Là. Putain, c'est beau quand même ici. Ah, c'est ici. Attends, faut que je descende un peu plus. Toujours un peu plus. Il devrait être par là. Je suis en plein milieu de la zone. What? Okidoki. Je pense qu'on est bon, ouais. Il ne restera plus que le dernier. Faites que ça ne bloque pas, encore. Plus qu'un. Vent, glace. Et où l'équipe que j'avais placée oh.
The general let you off the hook. Consider yourself lucky.
C'est rare que je pars comme ça, mais allons voir. Oh, elle est là. Ok, let's go. Ah, y a pas de combat cette fois? Enfin, potentiellement, peut-être. Alors, où est-ce qu'on va? En haut, en bas? Je crois que c'est en haut. Ah non, c'est en bas. Elle est dans la zone suivante. Ah, le voilà, en face. En venant du marché des guérisseurs. Un signal suspect ici. Oh. Ouais. Bon bah let's go. On va s'en occuper. Bon, je les ai déjà localisés en vrai, non? Sabotage! Oh les mécréants. Tout ce qui va comme ça là. Allons-y, on va s'en occuper.
Your end approaches.
Pas de boubou, 3 attaquants, une soigneuse.
Strike with heart. Swords descend.
Fail to send you. Savor it for me.
Oh non, pas lui. Qu'est-ce qu'il est chiant. Le robot là, il est hyper chiant.
Execute the Marastruck. That's better. Knew you missed the Marastruck.
Fail to send you.
C'est bon, il s'est soigné en m'attaquant.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
The fight is set. Savor it for me. Fail to send you.
Il voulait bien crever.
Execute the Marastruck. Strike with heart. Knew you missed the Marastruck. Swords descend.
Fail to send you. Savor it for me.
Et un multi. Ah. Mais... Ouf, j'ai eu peur, hein.
Sharpening.
Ça va être bon là du coup. Yeah. Let's go. D'ailleurs, ça me fait un item que je peux donner à... Hop, ça on s'en fout. Non, il l'a déjà. What's next? Alors. La fabrique à poète. Wow. C'est quoi tout ça là?
It's getting late. Where to now?
Qu'est-ce qui se passe ici? Attends. Attends. On va y avoir un truc quand même. Il est où le truc de boue là? C'est tellement dommage que je ne puisse pas en avoir pour... Non, c'est pas ça? Je crois que c'est ça en vrai. Ok. 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 En 30 minutes, c'est fait quoi. On va lancer du genre. Il y a tellement de contenu, de choses à faire. Alors. Oh. C'était niveau max tout ça là? Oh. Qu'est-ce que je prends? Qu'est-ce que je prends? Il y a plein de trucs que j'ai envie de prendre, mais on garde pour plus tard. Parce qu'il y a moyen. Allez, petit vœu. Yeah. Et une constellation pour mon perso préféré. Enfin, l'un de mes persos préférés. C'est d'activer.
Serving under the Ten Lords as a judge of souls, I come to the world of the living to enforce their will.
Ok. Baron Brel. Un avis de recherche. Attends. Ah, bon, je peux y aller à pied. On y va donc à pied. Ok. Avançons, avançons. On verra bien ce qu'il veut. Rendez-vous au sanctuaire de l'exaltation. Attends, c'est en bas, non? Voilà, c'est en bas. Hein?
Drop by the realm keeping commission.
Je crois que j'ai jamais parlé à ce PNJ. Ok. Allez, pour réparer. Again. Mais, attends. Voilà. Voilà. Ah. Un robot poète. Ok. Le mec a fait des robots poètes. J'imagine qu'il y en a d'autres. Si c'est un poète mélancolique, il doit y avoir un joyeux, un triste, un colérique peut-être. On va voir. Ouais, il y en a plusieurs. Oh, un guerrier. Un poète guerrier. C'est par là-bas que ça... Oh! Ça, c'est un poète guerrier, ça? Je sens qu'on va le combattre. Allez, vas-y, viens. Vas-y. Il veut un combat pour être inspiré ou un truc du genre. Vas-y.
Fight is set.
That's better.
Land! Forward!
Ah, je suis emprisonné!
Savor it for me.
Pourquoi? Pour ma famille, c'est ici.
Execute the Marastruck! No one missed the Marastruck.
Fini. Bien. Allez, on va aller trouver l'autre, j'imagine. Enfin, un autre. Quoi? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dedans? Un cadenas. Un cadenas. Qui offre un cadenas comme cadeau? Ok. Un peu louche.
It's getting late.
Donc
Where
c'est
to
là-bas.
now?
Ouais, c'est là-bas. Ça c'est le poète quoi? Gracieux? Qu'est-ce qu'il veut? Ok. Est-ce qu'il veut que je me batte ou... On va accélérer. Hop. Oh. Des scènes de départ pour trouver l'inspiration. Ok. Let's go. On fout de ça.
I'm planning on quitting my job at the Sky Fair.
Où est-ce que je dois aller ensuite? Attends, on va ici. Ça c'est bon. Ensuite il y a ici. Reviens à la maison tout de suite. Ensuite. Là, ça a l'air d'être un peu loin. Ok. Maintenant j'ai toutes ces photos. On remonte. Et on va revoir le PNJ. Histoire de clôturer cette quête.
Look, preservation.
Les outils. C'est pas ce que je voulais faire. Mais bon, tant pis. Oh. Oh, on s'en fout. Alors. Nuage à la dérive. Ok. Je me demande où est-ce qu'on va amener cette quête. Pour qu'elle existe, c'est qu'il y a un minimum d'intérêt. On va voir. C'est pas lié à un personnage jouable.
It's getting late. Where to now?
On va enchaîner. Pam 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 pam. Voilà. Et j'ai le nuage à la dérive. Ok. C'est juste un poète en quête d'inspiration. et de célébrité, c'est-à-dire des réputations. Je vais utiliser les machines pour créer des poèmes qui n'est touché ni par le temps ni par l'adversité. Assister à la confession. Waouh. Assister à une confession. Eh va vite, hein. Let's go. Alors, c'est par où? C'est par là.
Imagine if the divination.
Il est con? Bon, ok. Eh, c'est pas mal! Un amour qui n'est touché ni par le temps, ni par la joie, ni par l'adversité. C'est pas mal! Le mec qui croit que les PM permet d'avoir... Enfin, je me demande si c'est quoi son idée. Sélection par la poésie, ça fait marcher, mais là clairement il y a un truc qui va pas. Bah oui. Faut mêler les actes à la parole. Ou plutôt associer. Attends, t'as vraiment aidé quelqu'un à... Ah punaise. Je dois vraiment l'aider à se mettre avec. Hmm... Sa vie amoureuse. Bien avant cette vie. Eh ben. Ouais. Ok.
Imagine if the divination commission could.
Hmm. Imprévisible. Alors qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Ah, donc elle l'a aimé dans son ancienne vie. Là, elle le rejette maintenant. Je me demande pourquoi. Ouh. Hey, elle a tourné la page, hein. Mais alors, totalement. Elle ne veut plus avoir de vie amoureuse. Je me demande bien pourquoi.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Ah, je commence à m'intéresser à cette histoire. Décidément. Hmm. Hmm. Ah, punaise. Ah là, je sais pas en vrai. J'aurais peut-être pas dû, mais elle a dit qu'elle aimerait bien les nouveaux vêtements, sauf si ça vient de lui.
It's getting late.
Ah là là,
Where to now?
j'aurais peut-être pas dû, hein.
Tough pear wrap, song lotus cake.
Ah là, je sais pas où
Very
ça va aller, mais
delicious.
j'ai peut-être gratifié le truc. Euh... Je crois qu'il aurait peut-être pas fait... Je pense, oui, votre sentiment là. Oh, j'aurais pas dû. J'aurais pas dû en vrai.
Can I have this
C'est
one?
pas où.
No, actually, that one.
Je sens que j'aurais pas dû, je sens que j'aurais pas dû. On aurait dû acheter un truc, un autre truc. Eh merde. Adieu. Dang. Ah ouais. Ah ouais. Lui, à chaque fois, il oublie, sauf que elle, non. Dang. Dang. Ah là 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 là. Ok. C'est que l'amour est absurde. Ouais. Pour moi, non mais le fait qu'il arrive toujours à la retrouver, même après qu'il revienne à la vie sans souvenir d'elle, c'est incroyable. Ouais, c'est hyper romantique, ouais. Ouais, sauf qu'elle, elle a changé. C'est toute la différence du fait de vivre longtemps. Damn. Non, en vrai, ça raconte quelque chose, cette histoire.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Le raisonnement est là, le débat est là. Elle a vécu avec pendant 4 vies, 3 vies. Oh, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Qu'est-ce qu'il faut par terre, lui? Ah, cette histoire va pas se finir là, hein. Enfin, en vrai, si, ça peut se finir là, mais je sais pas où ça va aller. Elle est passée à autre chose depuis le temps. Quelque part, c'est pas totalement illogique, hein. Hmm. Ah oui. Elle a quand même vécu avec 4 fois, 5 fois. Malheureusement, le romantisme, c'est pas pour tout le monde. C'est bien quand même qu'elle l'ait pas lâché au bout d'une fois. Et qu'elle continue à être avec. Ah, après 3 vies. Alors. Oh bon, je me sens prodigué. Bordel! Personne ne soigne ici. Enfin. hmm, c'est nul ce truc.
Not so long ago, I was still wondering whether I'd ever see Belobog's sky again. Now I'm on a train coasting through the universe. Sorry. It's so beautiful outside. I got a little lost in thought. I almost thought I'd slipped into a fairy tale. When I stand aboard the Express, I can feel that you and I are really the same. Manifesting our own futures in this universe to the best of our abilities. Everyone's working hard for the bigger picture. I believe I'll have lots of happy memories here. Thank you for inviting me aboard the Astral Express.
En vrai, elle a invoqué des miss. Ah, on y retourne. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait là encore? Ah oui, le mec était pas confiant sur lui pour prendre la main de son maître. Enfin, pour prendre le flambeau de son maître. Non, c'est pas ça. C'était fini? Ah ouais, c'était l'interlude. Alors, qu'est-ce que je fais? Ok, faut faire ça d'abord. Il y a un prologue pour quelque chose. Je sais pas ce que c'est, mais ça a l'air d'être la suite de l'histoire. Punaise. Est-ce que c'est bon ou... Ok, on y va. Let's go.
Hey, did you hear about our next stop? It's a world called Penacony. I hear it's a beautiful, dreamy place. I'm so excited. But Pom-Pom said the banquet we were invited to is still a little ways off. What can I do to pass the time? Huh? Is that my phone? Must be the group chat.
Sonia? Un événement traditionnel, ces dernières années quelque chose, attends. Les visiteurs ont été suspendus à cause du blocus. Ok, retour à Bellabog, ouais. La fête, la bringue, la nouba. Ouais, Dan Heng est en pleine rétrospection là.
That Dan Hung. Let's go to his room and talk to him.
Dan Heng, que fais-tu? Hein? Attends, c'est vrai que j'ai une nouvelle musique là. Waouh, tellement de nouvelles musiques. C'est quoi ça? Soudain, le ciel fut illuminé des feux d'artifice. L'amour et la mort qui fleurissent ensemble. C'est quoi? Et des vallées horizon. Into the desolate. Telle une illusion stagnante, la vie n'était que rêve. Dissiper les illusions et révéler au grand jour la vérité. Even some dream. Oh! Oh! Je crois que c'est la musique de Dan Heng quand il sépare les eaux. Oui, c'est ça. Oh punaise. On va le garder. Musique de voiture. Let's go. Wow. Ok, faut que je retrouve cette musique en vrai. Elle est où? Comment ça s'appelle? Samudrarta? Ouh! Ouh! Oh punaise! Oh là 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 là! C'est celui-là! Ouh! Ouh! Ah, je reconnais, la scène me revient en tête. Na, 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 na. Na, na. Oh, putain. Let's go! Ah, la musique est belle, elle est belle, elle est belle! Oh là 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 là, oh là 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 là! Bim! Oh là là, elle est belle, elle est belle. J'adore. C'est quoi ça? Oh. Oh. Tiens, on dirait la musique d'avant. Mais différent. Oui, c'est la musique d'avant, mais juste l'instru. Ok, ok, elle est bien en vrai celle-là aussi. Ok, ok. Hmm. Ah, je crois que c'est une musique de boss ça. En tout cas, ça y ressemble. Attends. Du coup, maintenant que j'ai la musique, un instant du coup, je vais écouter le clip. Je crois que le clip est pas long. Punaise, c'est juste trop bien. Il y a carrément un clip. Il y a carrément un clip de Dan Heng avec cette musique. Oh là 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 là, officiel en plus. Il va falloir que je le regarde. Il va falloir que je le regarde. Moïse quoi. Et qui va séparer les œufs en deux. Les os en deux. Alors, qu'est-ce que tu fais, Dan Heng?
Donhung! Bronya just sent all of us a message. Did you see it yet?
Yes,
I saw it.
Then why didn't you reply?
I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood for idle chat. There's been a lot weighing on my mind since the Lo Fu. It was tough on the spirit.
Don Hung, I'm the one who should be sorry. I was being too pushy. You're right. You went through a lot on the Xianzhou. Take all the time you need.
No thanks. It's great that Belobog is able to host a celebration. I hope your trip goes well.
Eh bien!
Okay. Rest up.
Ah putain, cette musique, on y a oui. On peut rester dans le train encore un temps. Oh là là. Avec Kimiko. C'est sa chambre ici? Non. Oh.
Hey, March. That's a big smile on your face. What's the good news?
Oh là là, cette musique!
There's a celebration coming up on Eurillo 6. Orchid Don Hung won't be going anywhere for a while. Considering how you helped us out with Cocolia.
So that explains the dream. You're hasty, right? I'm afraid my hands are full right now. Make the most of the festivities. You earned it. You two and Don Hung did help.
Navigators really do have their plates full, huh? Let me go pack some stuff for the trip first. Come and find...
Tellement bien cette musique. Wow. 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 Mais là... Wow. Damn. Elle s'est mise sur son 31 là.
My new dress. Pretty neat, right?
Hey. C'est quoi ce skin?
It's been sitting in my wardrobe collecting dust for far too long.
C'est quoi cette
Now
tenue?
I finally got the chance to wear it. This kind of event
Hey.
doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion?
Ah oui, j'aimerais bien changer de fringue, oui.
Gonna wear that
Allez.
outfit.
Nouveau skin. Donnez-moi un nouveau skin. Faites que j'ai un nouveau skin. Bordel.
Let's just pretend I never said anything. As long as
Oh non.
an effort.
J'ai pas de nouveau skin. Donnez-moi de nouveaux fringues.
Pajamas, hot water bottle. Wow, that was fast. Don't you have anything you want to bring with you?
Nope.
Huh. You do seem to travel light. I was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records. And it seems like Eurillo 6's average temperature is I
Let's
wouldn't
go.
call it livable
Oh putain,
just yet.
cette musique, bordel.
We're looking up. I'm so ready to go.
Let's go. Est-ce que scénaristiquement la ville va changer? Genre il va faire, il y a moins de blizzard et tout. Oh. Christmas.
Galabog. 700 years.
Oh. La banquière.
Too late to pick up the tab.
Ok. Donc il se passe vraiment quelque chose là?
How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything?
Va pas vers l'ennemi s'il te plaît.
Sure, though,
Bien.
where there's a celebration, there's bound to be food, right?
Ah, il me court après.
Come on, Belobog. Don't let me down.
C'est un garde lui. Putain, j'ai couru là.
Wait a sec. That person over there, all in black. Surely they're not IPC on this world? Am I going crazy? The Interastral Peace Corporation. Who else? The one whose insignia is pretty much everywhere?
Okay.
You still don't remember? Oh, what about Findy? That's one of their products. Oh, and the Interastral Peace broadcast.
Okay.
Never mind, it's not that important. The important question is, what are the IPC doing on Eurillo 6? There's only one way to find out. Let's go ask. Hi, do you work for the Interastral Peace Corporation? Or are you just dressing fancy today?
Il parle pas. Bon.
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out? Over.
Take us out?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my way.
C'est qui ça?
Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm here on Eurillo 6 for a special business assignment.
Ok, j'ai vu le trailer de cette personne, une banquière.
Please. Phew, you scared the life out of me. We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more conflicts. Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into 2 nameless here. Fate is such a curious thing. I heard that Eurillo 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely
c'est nous.
You 2 aren't...
Huh? Jeez, can you be a little more humble?
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your lucky day. Fun, Numby?
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're really young for an IPC executive. That...
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other. Going wherever businesses require me to be.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the Express cruise. Oh, Branya moves fast. The crisis is only just over and she's already opened talks with the IPC.
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. And that's the reason I'm here on Eurillo 6. To meet with her. Miss March, you said you were on your way to Belobog festivities, right? My apologies for delaying you both.
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Want to come to the city with us? The snow plains are freezing, and it's easier than you think to get lost out here.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. I'd like to take it in its vast, iconic snowscape for just a little. Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information. I don't usually respond during work hours, but I'd be happy to chat off the clock.
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number. Me too.
You 2 make a cute pair. Anyway, I'd better be on my way. See you next time.
The universe is huge, yet we somehow stumbled onto the same path. Fate truly works in mysterious ways, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the city.
Intéressante rencontre, effectivement. Intéressante pour ne pas dire intrigante. Oh, il y a du bruit. Il y a du bruit, mais il n'y a pas de monde.
Why don't you tell everyone how you're selling cultural relics and impersonating Silvermane guards?
Well... I remember.
Your uncle is Minister Noel. You're shameless, Norbert. Not to be rude, but if I were thrown in jail, I wouldn't.
Do you think I wanted to? Get off my back, will you?
Looks like things are getting...
Ok. L'ambiance festive. Oh! Serval est là.
Thanks, everyone! Hope you're ready for a great show. Let's get started.
Heartbeats will shake me.
C'est pas mal. Ils ont mis un petit effort. Oh. Attends. J'ai pas.
Ta-da! Guess who's back?
It's you two. Welcome back to Belobog. The Supreme Guardian mentioned there'd be mystery guests attending the Soulworm celebrations. I hope you had a smooth journey. I should have dispatched Silvermane guards to welcome you on arrival.
Aw, it's fine. You really don't have to apologize. We're just passing through.
Où est-ce qu'on a ce skin de Mark 7 là?
I hope please make
C'est
sure
tellement
you
mieux.
keep your personal belongings safe. Pickpockets tend to take advantage of events like that.
Got it. Well,
Bye for now.
phew. Who'd have thought just taking a stroll could be so tiring? Say, I think we should probably pay Branya a visit. After all, she was the one who invited us here. Or
Oui.
we could go check out some other fun stuff elsewhere.
On va Bronia. Bronia, on est là. Oh, la banquière.
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter.
Ils ont des dettes?
However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off.
Oh la punaise. Des dettes. Brûlées.
Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Branya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurela 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great importance.
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz. I'll require some time to consider my next course of action.
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, my colleagues will need to carry out some operations in Belobog. I hope that your subjects in the underworld are cooperative. I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Is everything alright, Branya? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so... intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
Les affaires sont les affaires.
See you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Soulworm Festival. Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain who she is. I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago, how the Stellaron brought about the Eternal Freeze. It seems that much of Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow.
those memories were lost and weren't passed down to the subsequent generations of Supreme Guardians. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Yarilo 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers.
Ouais.
Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation. Before they departed, they did something noteworthy. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the global disaster.
Sauf que 700 ans de dette.
That Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
Ciel. 700 ans de dette.
That's a pretty incredible story. So, does that mean Topaz's business here is to collect a debt from
Oh mon
Belobog?
Dieu. Comment tu payes une dette pareille?
That's ridiculous. And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect. It's obvious they're just trying to take advantage.
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors
280 ans.
80 years. However,
ah, ok, juste 280 ans, ok. Moins d'un siècle après. Ah, ça y reste environ 230 ans. Enfin, 200 ans presque.
And that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As such, they considered the owed sum permanently lost. It wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the IPC discovered that Belobog had survived.
Ah, mais ils ont pas oublié l'argent. Hein.
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
And the interest.
Ouais, avec intérêt.
Astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read such a long string of numbers. Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would give her the authority to employ strong measures.
Oh!
No idea things were like this. Here I was thinking the IPC had come to rebuild Belobog, not extort it.
Eh ben putain.
Yeah, we have to help Bronya out. The IPC is too big and powerful. The Belobogians won't be able to resolve this problem on their own.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate,
oui.
They truly have a presence throughout the galaxy?
Vous êtes rien,
IPC
ça
could crush Belobog like a bug if they wanted to. I'm glad you're both here. Now, I must ask you and the Astral Express for help. Do you think you could persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation?
Je sais pas ce qu'on peut faire en vrai.
When a friend's in need, the nameless. Yeah.
Thank you so much, both of you. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation.
Bon, comment on règle un problème pareil? Presque 2 siècles de dette.
We might as well just be direct and ask her where she is.
Ah bah j'ai refait le musée dernièrement. Ah, il faut encore lui parler.
Okay, got it. We better think about what we're gonna say.
J'ai refait le musée. Enfin j'ai refait le musée. Je l'ai mis à jour. Pour moi il est nickel. Propre. D'ailleurs je regarde, attends. Ah c'est fermé. Ça se trouve c'est une version faite pour cette quête. Elle est où?
Oh, it's you two again. This is the third time today we've run into each other. Why, of course I will. Meeting friends from the Astral Express is always a moment worth cherishing. What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it's no ordinary piece. It portrays a certain kind of sorrow, you know? Not your everyday kind of sadness. It runs much deeper than that. It's as if the artist had condensed history into one poignant but sorrowful image. The artist's brushwork depicts several generations' hardships. Not at all. The analysis of an aficionado. I wouldn't take my word for it. The Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the Nameless have a far greater knowledge of such things than myself. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted, but its overall value. Its intrinsic value may only be 50,000 credits, but its added value might push the total up to 200,000.
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but we came to talk to you about something else.
Oh? A collaboration between our two sides, perhaps?
Not exactly.
Let's walk and talk. This way. Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
Miss Topaz, Bronya's already told us about Belobog's debt situation.
Oh. You two are closer than I expected with her. So, how can I help? Not sure in the arrangement, or...
Help me out here. You know I'm not good at this kind of thing.
Elle me laisse tout faire.
I see. I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreasonable it appears. However, you must understand that debt collection is a big part of my job. I've dealt with cases far more difficult than Belobog's.
What? Il y a eu pire que ça?
I appreciate each case has its difficulties, but if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt. The Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling such situations. We can offer the debtor various repayment solutions, but Eurillo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't the order of the day. Oops, almost gave away trade secrets there, didn't I? The exhibits here are pretty ordinary. I estimate they're probably not worth much.
So you're basically saying the Belobogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow, look! Is that little critter native to Eurillo 6? It's so white and fluffy. Where can I find a live one? I suppose it probably is. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on display here. That's such a shame. I absolutely adore little animals. Have you guys met Numby yet? I guess they're off playing somewhere.
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take for the IPC to go easier on Belobog? Bronya invested so much just to make this world a little better. And now, it feels like all of her efforts will be undone in the blink of an eye.
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as Belobog's architects. We're all followers of the preservation. No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Legion, would we?
So you're saying there's nothing to worry about?
Don't worry yourself too much. The Supreme Guardian is a wise person. She'll understand. But, to answer your question directly, it would take a miracle. I'll complete the Eurillo 6 project no matter what obstacles I encounter.
This isn't going as planned.
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of the festive atmosphere? Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me. My apologies, but I should probably take this.
Hmm.
So, what now? We spent ages trying to convince her and she didn't... Well, yeah, but I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. And as far as the Express is concerned, all these vested interests. It's so hard to undo any of it. Did someone send you a message?
Oh, j'ai oublié son nom. Si. Oh punaise. La manière forte dont elle a parlé. Oh punaise.
Topaz was just talking about taking the welfare of the people of... Again? I guess complaining won't get us anywhere.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Faut se calmer les gars. Ah c'est Zila?
Hey! Am I glad to see you two here? I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out. It's bad. Really bad. Their weapons and automatons are much stronger than anything we have. Nobody's been seriously hurt, but a few Wildfire members got minor injuries. Fortunately for us, it seems like they were holding back. You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting anyone in or out. Hey! Just because you have fancy equipment doesn't mean you can bully us! Who do you think you are? What's the matter? Got nothing to say?
What's going on inside the mine? Any ideas?
C'est
The
changé.
miners made it out early. They looked pretty panicked. They said the whole mine had been seized by the people in black. These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. All I know is that they're seriously disrupting the lives of the Underworlders. Who?
We were just talking to her in the museum. Do you think her cronies are acting without her authorization?
The person you're talking about. Are they in charge of the people in black? Potaz, Pazto, whatever her name is, she can wait. Right now, the most important thing is to free those trapped in the Great Mine.
Oula oula, faut se calmer les gens, faut se calmer. On va pas y aller comme ça, ils sont dans leur droit quelque part. Mais bon, s'ils sont violents...
Cat got your tongue or something? If you knew what was best for you, you'd get out of my way.
You guys must be exhausted standing here all day. How about you take a little lunch break? I'm sure the IPC allows that, right? What's their deal?
You two were talking to the director in the snow plains.
So it's you! You're the one who was threatening to take us out in the snow plains! Do you even know who you're talking to? If your boss knows to treat us with respect, you'd better start showing some yourself.
I can't let you pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose 6 months of performance bonuses.
Team leader? You're even lower on the pecking order than I thought.
Shut up! I spent 7 years on a forsaken asteroid preparing to join the IPC. I went through 17 interviews before they...
Ok.
IPC? No need to waste our breath on this idiot.
Non, 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 non. Ah, Zila.
Your end approaches.
Ces mecs sont balèzes en vrai.
What if it hurt?
Hit.
Ooh.
Land. Forward.
Hey. Ou c'est moi qui suis trop fort? Bah, je dirais pas non, mais quand même.
That's it? He sure took off quickly.
17 rounds of interviews.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Oh.
Ready for action? It's time to kick the IPC out of the underworld. Let's get moving.
58. Ok. Il veut de la glace. Je pense qu'on va faire ça.
Yanqing, your swordsmanship needs no guidance from me. But I encourage you to...
Hello, it's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little girl must be Clara.
Hello, miss. Are you...
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr. Svarog.
Clara, go inside and wait for me.
Huh? But if you have a guest, maybe I should...
She is not a guest. Neither is she a friend. Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
So, it seems my source was right. Who would have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little girl? So heartwarming.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle veut à Svarog?
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation. What is your motive for coming here?
Straight to the point, huh? I like your style. Eurillo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on. It's about to become the property of the IPC.
S'ils peuvent pas rembourser leurs dettes.
Reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any power in the galaxy.
Dang!
I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can generate value.
Hey, la punaise.
In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests undefined. Analyzing objectives. Analysis failed. Tell me, emissary, how do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
That's simple. I'll show you.
This is...
Source code. Or to be more precise, source code
What?
is able to take
Nani?
control of all mechanized units in Belobog. I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. The code is so refined that the engineers never saw any reason to change it.
Dang!
I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons, enough to crush the Legion's vanguard, lay dormant within. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Eurillo 6 has a place in the company's long-term strategies.
Oh.
But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are buried.
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the survival of civilization at a macro level.
Ouais, c'est un plan logique.
What are your intentions for the people currently?
C'est vrai ça.
Their future has already been purchased.
What?
All I can do is make them accept this fact, using a relatively peaceful approach.
Leur avenir a déjà été acheté. Oui. Malheureusement, oui.
I understand. I will assist you with your plan.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range. but my emotional analysis indicates that you are indeed trying to find ways to ensure the survival of this world. Additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation. If you wouldn't mind leading the way, Mr. Svarog.
Quand tu enlèves le facteur émotif, effectivement. Mais c'est un truc de dingue là. Ce qui se passe, c'est dingue.
All the miners here, huddled together. Anyone else getting deja vu?
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived. It's just that instead of a few thugs and broken robots...
Hey, check it out! Isn't that Topaz's little trotter over there?
What? Isn't that thing a fragmentum monster? She's keeping one as a pet?
The IPC are all about their sci-fi sorcery, so it's...
Oh.
Sounds like you two are getting along. What's Numby saying? Seriously?
Look, you guys. Looks like it wants to leave.
Looks like they want to find their master.
Il y a un chemin ici.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Where do you guys store the Geomarrow? I really don't know anything. This place is filled with nothing but...
Those cowards!
Oh, arrêtez d'attaquer les gens.
Strike with heart. For the class.
Oh.
Nap time.
Get.
Blade and flight. Gale force.
Land. Forward.
Strike with heart. Swords descend.
I can take it. Bullets! From the boat!
Nap time.
Blade and flight.
To the class!
Strike with heart.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Uh-huh. Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Hmm.
Look! That big guy down there!
We'll see who's really in charge.
Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, they're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going. Shift the balance. Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
The IPC is currently conducting asset evaluation on here.
Don't lie to us! You seized the mine by force for yourself. I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences. Don't you dare show your face around here again!
And who might you be? You have the right attitude. This is our jurisdiction now. We are all powerful here. You know Topaz? Interesting. It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to anyone not related to this project. In cases where debtors fail to repay within a set time frame, The IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations and
Whoa!
take over all assets. We're simply following the rules.
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been hanging by a thread, and now you're here to pull the plug on it.
Don't blame me. I'm simply following orders. Do you think I get to make those kinds of decisions?
Save your breath, March. I never held out any hope of resolving this problem peacefully. Didn't you claim the IPC was all-powerful?
If I knew things were gonna get busy, I'd have applied for overtime. Anyway, since you seem intent on selling this violence,
Ok, nouveau boss, enfin nouveau mob. Il a un boubou. Point de performance. Oh, 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 ok. Ouh.
Swords descend!
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Hey!
From the bow!
Just a little something. Think nothing.
To the cloud!
Forward!
Gale force!
Nap time.
Oh.
I'm okay.
Swords descend!
That's better.
Bladed flight! To the cloud! Boom! From the bow!
Let's go.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Hit. Land. Forward.
Oh là.
Strike with heart! Bladed flight! Swords descend!
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Strike with heart! Gale force! Boom! From the bow!
Land. Forward.
Ouh.
Bladed flight! To the cloud!
Ouh là 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 là. C'est bon ça.
That's better. Just a little something. Think nothing.
Impressive! Watch yourself! Swords descend!
Hit. Land. Forward.
Ouh. Ok. Oh non, les 1% de PV qui restent, c'est tellement chiant. Ils sont genre... J'ai jamais compris les IA. Enfin, l'IA, j'ai jamais compris. Avec le boss qui est quasiment à 1% de PV, il lance une ulti sur un mob. Au lieu de finir le boss. C'est totalement bizarre.
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Fantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Sir, we've just received word from the director. Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%.
60%? We're done for. Essential health personnel, evacuate the mine immediately.
Ah bah, ils étaient bien dans... Ils n'étaient pas dans leur droit. Ils étaient dans leur droit, mais ils n'étaient pas dans leur droit.
Yeah. Judging by the looks on their faces, I don't think so. Who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or
it's a long story.
Why did this mess have to happen so close to the festivities?
Oh, looks like we've got a message.
Hmm? Okay, let's go.
I get the feeling Bronya's worried about. Are you coming with?
Go on without me. I still have stuff to take care of. Bronya messaged you, which means she thinks you can help.
Got it, Zila. We'll do what we can to help Bronya out. Come on, to Klipoth Fort.
Damn. Oh.
These guys don't look like
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further. Miss Topaz.
Cinématique.
Might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
Oh punaise.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all over the city.
Putain mais elle est trop forte. Dans cette ville elle est trop puissante.
You don't sound like yourself. Is something wrong?
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just too much happening all at once. Bellabog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is asset. About silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Ah bah, il leur expliquait que leurs ancêtres leur doivent une dette.
Get in touch with Topaz again?
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. Look,
c'est que ça?
It's the contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please take a look at the contents, and then tell me your thoughts.
Miss Branya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life. In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable planet at the edge of the galaxy, a place whose name is known only to the native inhabitants. My home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously.
Là, il pleut là?
Other civilizations in the galaxy, mostly in chemical or heavy industries.
Pour ajouter encore plus de drama.
Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day and night. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst sewage, acid rain, and dust, waiting for the end. Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet's damaged environment. In return for their help, I asked for just one thing: that all inhabitants sign a contract which would make them employees of the IPC. 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. After 3 years, vegetation and trees began to grow and thrive again. After 5 years, many animals, previously on the brink of extinction, reappeared.
Ça pourrait les aider, les CPI à redonner vie à Belobog alors.
I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my home world, and was determined to bring the same changes to many other worlds in the galaxy that were experiencing the same plight.
Ouais, Belobog clairement.
I am writing to you, Miss Branya, with the genuine desire to express something important. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value, such as survival. How many generations of Belabogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future guardian will be as prudent and enlightened?
Ah oui, c'est vrai, hein.
How can you guarantee that a disaster such as the Stellaron crisis will not descend upon Belobog yet again?
Ouais.
I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belobog's debts will be forgiven. In addition, the IPC will set up a special team to support the reconstruction of Eurilo 6. I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision, because you, and you alone, will bear the fate of all Belabogians. But because of this, I believe that you will make the right decision. A decision that will truly benefit your people.
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
Je veux des preuves. Je veux des preuves. De quelle planète elle parle? Sa planète là, soi-disant. Oui, c'est pas forcément vrai qu'elle dit la vérité.
I agree, but it struck me as an honest letter. I found the contents quite moving. It's hard to imagine she'd write something like this just to deceive me. In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision. This planet's fate, the civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands.
Yep.
This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone.
Un vote du peuple?
Crossed my mind, and it comforts me to hear you say that.
Right. I don't think it's fair for you to carry the weight alone. Why not discuss it with others first?
Un gouvernement?
Hasn't given me much time to consider. She wants me to decide as soon as possible. I wanted to put it to a vote.
Ouais.
All the citizens of both the overworld and the underworld have their say. I'll convene the Klapa Fort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter.
Faut aller chercher
Hold both of you in high regard.
les dirigeants.
They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts.
Natasha et les...
We failed to convince Topaz, but this should be a piece of cake.
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
En vrai, ils devraient signer. Parce que je les vois tellement pas s'en sortir tout seul. C'est pas possible. Cette planète a trop souffert. Wait, il y a quand même un endroit où aller là. Là-bas et là-bas.
Well, look who we have here! You and Marge paying us a visit. What's the occasion? Uh-oh. Sounds like something serious is happening. You'd better fill me in. What? How is that possible? I need a moment to wrap my head around this.
Serval, we're racing against the clock. No time for head wrapping.
It's okay. I've thought it through. If it were up to me, I'd sign the contract.
What? Hold on, are you serious? I thought you'd be against it for sure.
No.
Surprised? My reasons are pretty simple. Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving. For most of the residents here,
Ouais, ils ont trop souffert. Ils peuvent pas s'en sortir comme ça. Ils ont besoin d'une aide extérieure. Même si ça veut dire derrière faire partie d'une nouvelle boîte. Ils vont perdre un peu en liberté, mais gagner en survie. Et c'est pas vraiment comme si c'était des mêmes esclaves.
Which is why I devoted myself to science and the studying of the Stellaron. If someone told me that I could do whatever research I wanted with only a small price to pay, I probably wouldn't hesitate.
I see. I suppose that makes sense. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
Allez, à qui on va demander encore? Vers la cité, c'est pas... Comment elle s'appelle? La fille de la glace? Fan d'histoire. Non, Pella. Punaise, comment j'ai pu... Je pense qu'elle serait pour, hein, si elle est raisonnable. Mais si elle est trop affectueuse, elle va dire non. Mais... Elle devrait dire oui. C'est logique.
On the spot? At least give me a few seconds to think it over. Okay, I think I've got it. If it were up to me, I'd probably agree to the IPC's conditions. Huh. Okay. Any particular reason? I've looked at some of the climate reports, and based on the data I've seen,
oui, exactement. Toute cette planète n'est pas censée être sous la neige. La neige est une putain de catastrophe anormale qui est arrivée. Si la CPI permet de résoudre ça, punaise, ils pourront rembourser leurs dettes. Ouais. Logique. Oh, il y a un coffre là-bas. Et derrière, ça leur permettra d'éponger leur dette de plusieurs siècles.
To a distant and uncertain future, what you really care about is making.
Exact.
Thanks for your input. I'll make.
Exact. Demain, on sait pas comment ce sera, alors que maintenant, on peut savoir quoi faire. Oh, on va demander à eux. On devrait pas demander aux personnes de ce terrain aussi, Natacha, tout ça?
Is that the Trailblazers? It's been a while. It's been pretty hectic in the city. Do you need my opinion?
Il va dire lui aussi, il en a marre d'être là en franc à combattre le froid et les monstres.
That's who they are. It's worse than I imagined. The Madam Guardian must be under a lot of pressure. Is there really nothing we can do to assist her?
We're here to gather everyone's opinion on the matter. I know this is a little sudden, but we're running out of time. What's your take?
Why, I'd refuse the contract, of course. There is no room for compromise.
Oh, lui il refuse.
Just
Je
look
ne
at
pas
them.
ça.
Arrogant, stomping around here as if they own the place. How can such people be trusted? Who's to say they won't breach the contract? Faced with this sort of coercion, we must resist them with all our might. Surrendering is not an option. You must warn the Madam Guardian not to allow herself to fall into their trap.
A soldier's perspective is always valuable, Dunn. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
Ok.
Did we miss anyone in the overworld? From what I've gathered, it seems like most people in the overworld are leaning towards signing the IPC. We'd better hurry to the under.
Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. C'est évident. S'il sera contre. Natacha sera pour.
It's getting late. Where to now?
What brings you two to the underworld? Seems a little out of the blue, but since you came all this way, it must be urgent. That is a lot of information to take in. Sorry, both of you. I know you're in a hurry, but I need a moment to think.
No stress, Nat. Just tell us what you really think.
I've thought about it, and... well, if I were Bronya, I wouldn't sign it. I won't deny the offer on the table is a very tempting one. And if we refuse, Belobog will not only have the burden of a huge debt, we may also incite the wrath of a very powerful force.
Hey.
But even so, a quote I read back in school came to me just now. Those who are willing to give up freedom for security.
Ah ouais. Ah, c'est pas faux ça.
Living in the underworld has taught me that this phrase is true. I'd rather trek through the frigid snow plains than live in a beautiful cage.
Wow. That's a
Damn! Oh mon dieu! Oui, c'est l'ultime argument contre. La liberté est toujours mieux que la sécurité. Mais quand même, aujourd'hui, est-ce que vous avez vraiment le luxe de faire ça? Après, ils peuvent continuer seuls, c'est vrai. Mais leur problème va prendre des siècles à être résolu.
But I can tell by the look on your... Let me guess. Something to do with the... Well, ask away.
Alors là, je sais pas. Là, je sais pas. J'étais sûr que Natacha aurait dit oui, mais en fait, non. Ok, ok.
I see. That's a tricky situation, all right. A lot for anyone to handle, let alone someone as young as Lady Bronya.
Mr. Oleg, out of all the people we know in Belobog, you have the most life experience. What do you think we should do?
Want to hear the truth? I'm afraid great ambitions and lofty plans no longer hold much appeal for an old-timer like me. If this IPC does indeed possess the magical power to restore Belobog back to its former self overnight, then I think the answer is clear. Have you considered the opposite? What about if we refuse? The reconstruction plan already sounds like an endless endeavor. And with the added burden of a massive debt, Is that something we can manage on our own?
Ils peuvent pas y arriver
What worries
seuls.
me the most is how Lady Bronya will handle the backlash from her people. Will she be able to withstand the criticism? Is she prepared to carry the weight of a tarnished reputation for years to come?
Huh. I guess I never looked at it from that angle. I wouldn't wish that title on anyone. Thank you for your thoughts, Mr. Oleg. Another vote for the 4 pile.
Hey. Si là. Alors. Ah. Ah là là. Zarog a déjà pris sa décision. Pour lui, c'est bénéfique. Tous les robots qui existent sur cette planète peuvent être contrôlés par la CPI. Notamment sur le long terme pour aller justement pour faire une armée contre la Légion. C'est une énorme usine à robots.
Mr. Sparrow went out for a walk with a lady called Topaz. What? Topaz? Do you know where they went? I'm not sure. What now? Sparrow's super logical. We should definitely get his opinion. True. Don Hung's always saying that Clara's really insightful for her age. Miss March.
Elle est intelligente, très intelligente personnage.
That's complicated. I don't know what to say. It's all right, Clara. No pressure. Just tell us how you feel about it. I think if we have a choice for the future, it should be everyone's decision.
Un référendum.
Because when I was playing with Hook, the moles, and the other kids, we talked about our dreams. Everyone has different dreams. If we accept Miss Topaz's offer, then doesn't that mean our dreams will never come true? Just taking away people's dreams like that. I don't know. It feels wrong. You're right. Children see the world as a place where anything is possible. Just the thought of our lives being predestined from birth makes me shiver.
Dang! Mais c'est pas ce qui va se passer, si?
Your thoughts mean a lot to us.
Quoique si, ça veut dire que dès que t'es venu au monde, t'as un employé de la CPI. Damn! Les ventes sont à égalité? Non! Punaise. Eh mais c'est une décision chaude!
I don't know what to do. Both sides have really compelling arguments. Oh, right! We haven't asked Dila.
Ah, elle sera contre.
Probably still in the Great Mine helping the miners.
Quoique je sais pas.
Let's get going.
Je dirais qu'elle aurait été contre, mais j'ai un doute maintenant. Ouais, je peux pas savoir.
Back so soon? Any news? Are you feeling all right? You look a little uneasy. Important matter, huh? I can tell from your tone that this isn't gonna be a lighthearted chat. I think I get it. At first, I thought it was just a few IPC ruffians overstepping their boundaries.
Yeah, you didn't think the future of Belobog was at stake, right?
Right. I need a little time to process this.
As it stands, the votes are even. Your opinion will make all the
Ah non, ça met encore plus la pression, ça.
In that case, I abstain.
What?
I thought about it. This responsibility rests on Bronya's shoulders, not mine. No matter the choice she makes, she has far greater foresight than I do. She can see the bigger picture more clearly than I can. The vote is tied. If I were to give you my view, it would tip the scales and possibly impact her final choice. I'll respect whatever decision she makes, but it's not my place to make it for her.
Understood, Zila. This is a difficult decision to make, and everyone feels differently about it. It's times like these that a leader must stand up and do what's needed.
Right. It's Bronya's decision. She knows what's at stake. She won't run away from her duty. If she asks you, just let her know my reasoning. She'll understand.
Well, it's all in Bronya's hands now. Right? I'm glad Belobog has someone like her in charge. The time has come. Let's go fill her in. I'm curious.
Mais c'est un choix difficile. C'est un putain de choix qui doit définir toute une planète. Mais je pense que c'est un choix qui peut se retranscrire dans la vraie vie. Hein. Un maire d'une ville ou d'un village, s'il voit une société arriver, en lui disant bon bah je t'achète, si tu m'achètes pas, bah on vous laisse dans votre galère et on applique la force. Soit vous venez pacifiquement, soit non, et ça va être plus compliqué pour vous.
March, you're back. So, what's the verdict?
We talked to people in both the overworld and the underworld. The final result was a tie.
I see. I suppose everyone has their own way of seeing things. I can't say I'm surprised. What was Zila's perspective on the matter? I should have known. That sounds like Zila, all right.
Did you come to a conclusion with the ministers? Oh, it's so loud I can't tell what anyone's saying.
It's pretty much the same situation here. Neither party is willing to compromise. The time has come to make a decision. This chaos cannot be allowed to continue any longer.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle va choisir? Qu'est-ce qui va se passer dans ce monde? Dang. En fait, je préférais qu'ils acceptent. Mais bordel.
All of you! I know what to do.
Wait! I have something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
But...
Nico? Qu'est-ce qu'elle fait là?
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
It's the real me, March. Real as they come.
Miss Himeko, from the Astral Express? It's an honor. Thank you for all your help in our previous campaign. Things might have turned out differently without your support. If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome. I'm afraid that current circumstances are quite exceptional.
I understand, Miss Rania. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel. I hesitate to call it a solution, but I might have some information that might help. It is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the Supreme Guardian to make a wise and informed decision.
Information? Please, tell me what you know, Miss Himeko.
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes that the IPC's takeover of Belobog is the only way of ensuring the city's survival. But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved.
Pardon? Comment ça, je n'ai pas compris?
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries inevitable risks. According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the IPC's technology is 63%.
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comforting.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80%. She's undoubtedly one of the most capable people in her field. I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities, to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts before making a decision. Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
Ah, la reconstruction d'une planète, c'est pas une assurance, quoi.
Thank you, Miss Himiko.
Une chance sur deux,
This
ça arrive,
information
ça
is
se
of
passe.
great help.
Bien, plutôt. Et
Regardless of how alluring their promises may be,
si c'est Topaz qui est là,
this
80% de
contract
chance.
is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader, I cannot let the future of Belobog hinge on a roll of the dice.
Oh. Au lieu de s'en remettre à d'autres.
Now
Ah
that
bah.
you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making the right choice, Branya.
Ouais.
Astro friends,
Ils peuvent compter que sur eux-mêmes.
I have an idea, but for it to work, I'll need everyone's cooperation. I need some time to rally all the residents in the city, and then I'll meet with Topaz again. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IPC is still trying to take over Belobog's assets, I ask that you do everything in your power to stop them.
Don't worry, leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her, but these two will help me get the job done.
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never forget the friends who stood by us in our time of need. Not once, but twice.
C'était un choix hyper dur. Mais c'est ça dont j'avais besoin. Enfin, moi de mon point de vue, il fallait qu'on ait les preuves de ce qu'elle disait. Comme quoi derrière ça a sauvé des planètes d'aller avec la CPI. Et là on a les chiffres. C'était même pas une certitude à 100%. Alors quitte à devoir prendre un pari où on n'est pas sûr d'y arriver, autant y aller en étant libre. Ouais. Ça va trop vite, ça va trop vite. J'arrive pas à lire. Non, vous êtes trop rapide. Laissez-moi lire tranquillement. C'est dommage que je puisse pas. Je suis obligé d'attendre que ça se termine pour lire.
Shepard should be waiting for us in Rivet Town, right? Here we go again. Back.
Ok. Ce qui se passe aussi, c'est que elle a quand même. Il y a un fond de vérité dans ce qu'elle propose.
The Supreme Guardian has briefed me on the ready
Il y a
to
un
enter
intérêt
Rivet Town.
certain.
Keep your guards up.
Ah non, il faut toujours cette équipe. Il faut toujours cette équipe. Let's go.
Destination reached.
Well, would you look at that? Huh. I never would have guessed it'd be here. But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is completely surrounded by mountains. Surely they can't be.
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the towering rock formations.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was right under our noses all along. Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning? That means the architects of Eurillo 6 never used them in their fight against the Legion.
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Ram, were human.
I see. The stories about this world are truly captivating.
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot. Ask. Don't be shy.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with the Stellaron is doomed. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, the underlying problems will resurface. A looming crisis can often lie hidden beneath the illusion of prosperity, unnoticed by many.
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any thoughts on the matter?
Emotional readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding this matter. While my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours, it ultimately holds no weight. I am merely a tool, not a decision maker.
Punaise.
If only my colleagues had the same self-awareness as you. Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
Putain, mais la robe, il a trop la classe. Le mec, quand il se tient debout, il transpire.
Disappeared after leaving
Le
Rivettown.
charisme.
In her absence, her subordinates flooded in and took over.
The IPC soldiers are well equipped. It wouldn't be wise to fight them head on. Captain, what do you have in mind?
You're right, Miss Himiko. We'll be using the automaton stealth bomb to cover our tracks.
Automaton stealth bomb?
I'll explain later. Let's get moving.
Ok. Ok. On va se cacher, c'est ça?
Keep noise to a minimum, everyone. We don't want to alert the enemy to our presence. It's time to deploy the automaton stealth bomb. Are you ready? Use the automaton stealth bomb. Remember, try to avoid being noticed. Remaining hidden will increase.
C'est quoi ce délire de automate Ok. Hey. Ah, il faut...
Oh, wow! We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call efficiency!
It's a shame we had to resort to this method.
Mais on n'a pas le choix.
I've seen standard issue robots like these before.
Correct. The exterior is similar to the Grizzly, but hopefully the automaton stealth bomb will still be effective.
Let's
Are
go.
you ready? Remember, try.
Ne pas se faire remarquer, ok. Oh shit.
Oh no!
It's all right. Are you ready?
Putain.
Remember.
Comment tu veux l'avoir? Ah!
Oh no!
It's all right. Are you ready? Remember.
Hey! Fallait y aller vite, hein?
Oh, woohoo! The coast is clear!
To be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. Good thing.
Heureusement que c'est
This is the
passé.
road that Topaz took when she left Rivet Town.
Let's find her.
This time?
Ancien site d'essai d'armes. Eh, c'est un nouvel endroit. Je connais pas cet endroit. Oh. Zvarg.
Mr. Svarog? Are you alright? I hope Topaz and her IPC henchmen didn't hurt you.
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. I have had no conflict with the IPC's representatives. Such a result would be highly undesirable. Topaz is ahead. She had the means to force me to comply with her orders, but chose not to. From her perspective, the only way to preserve Belobog is by incorporating it into the IPC. While I do not agree with her viewpoint, I lack the computational power to provide evidence to the contrary. It is unlikely. I still encourage the avoidance of any potential conflicts.
Unlikely potential? Meaning there could still be conflicts.
Don't worry, March. The Express never pursues conflict as a first means. But if it comes down to it, we won't back down either. That's how it's always been.
Himiko's right. As long as we can look at ourselves in the mirror and know we did the right thing, that's all that matters.
Ok. Tout ce qui compte, c'est de faire le bon choix et de vivre avec les conséquences.
It's possible.
C'est
Many
cool.
mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
Shift the balance.
Franchement, on doit faire un fight. J'espère pas. Hein.
Oh, hey there, slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up. This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Oh, wow. I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you. Of course! The Nameless have quite the reputation. You're following in the footsteps of the great Akavili, after all.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting, I presume you have a good grasp of the current situation?
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Branya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors. But we have very dear friends on Eurillo 6. Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himeko, sorry for interrupting, but this doesn't sound like a negotiation.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision 10 minutes ago.
There's no fooling the Astral Express. You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However, to keep things moving forward, there's usually only one solution.
Hein? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Huh? What do you mean?
My superiors have granted me the approval I need. You're very curious about my work, aren't you? So many eager faces. I won't keep you in the dark any longer. Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express.
Really?
The best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby.
Nani?
Projects under my wing have no room for error.
Damn, girl!
How many can you strike with heart? To the class! Boom! From the bow!
Land! Forward!
Blade and flight! Gale force!
Nap time.
Strike with heart!
Hit!
Blade and flight! Swords descend!
Toujours les foutus 1%. Bordel! J'en ai marre.
To the class! Boom! From the bow! Blade and flight!
That hurts.
Land! Forward!
Strike with heart! Swords descend! Gale force!
Nap time.
Tiens.
Okay.
Watch your blade and flight! Strike with heart! Boom! From the bow!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Hit!
Blade and flight!
Land! Forward!
Ouh! C'était chaud!
Strike with heart! Swords descend! Blade and flight!
Land!
Forward!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Toujours plus d'agents.
From the bow!
Nap time.
Enfin! C'est emprisonné!
Strike with heart! Swords descend! Blade and flight!
Land! Forward!
To the class!
Il est encore en vie. Ah. Oh. Let's go. Oh, ça l'a soigné. Elle a eu du sang au début de son tour. Hey!
Just a little something. Think nothing.
To the clock.
Let's go! Vas-y, attaque le boss. Non! J'ai jamais compris, hein, pourquoi il faisait ça. Tout sauf attaquer le boss. J'ai jamais compris ce délire. Sauf si il y a un passif que j'ai pas vu, qui fait que le boss n'est pas attaquable. Mais finissez-moi ce boss! Enfin, ce boss. L'ennemi principal, plutôt. Il doit avoir un passif qui le rend inattaquable, c'est pas possible sinon. Mais comment ça? Ah oui, une seule attaque suffisait. Ah. Tellement bizarre.
Incredible. No wonder the Astral Express is so highly regarded. Finished warming up? Now it's my turn.
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Branya! You're here just in time. Things were about to get out of control.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves. That would hardly be becoming of you.
I would never do such a thing. There was an important matter that required my attention.
More important than this?
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Help you? That's interesting. I was under the impression you'd already decided to obstruct our operations here.
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Yarillo 6. So I can understand your perspective on the issue and the position you have taken. It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground through peaceful means.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior just now. It was, inappropriate. I admire your determination, seeing as we've come, this far. I've changed my mind. I'll hold off a little longer and see what you have to show me. But remember, winning over the higher-ups won't be easy.
I understand. That's why I've been taking things one step at a time. The first step was changing your mind. Members of the Express, we'll need your help too.
Qu'est-ce qui va se passer là? Notre aide pour faire quoi? Oh, qu'est-ce qu'on fait là?
What a dismal sight. This district. Have you been here before?
Yes. This is where we put an end to it all.
And then began again.
Kyle, sorry for the delay. Are we clear to proceed?
The path ahead is clear, Madam Guardian. You and your companions can proceed north without hindrance.
Excellent. The mountain road ahead is a little treacherous. Let's go.
Attends, on va là où se trouvait le Stellaron? Là où on a combattu le boss?
What is this place?
Ah non.
We've never been here before.
C'est quoi cet endroit?
We've only recently discovered this domain. Let's keep moving forward. What I want to show you is just ahead.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Où est-ce qu'on est? Oh! C'est pas un robot géant que je vois là?
Look. The people of Belobog have not given up. I just want to give them a chance.
C'est beau.
Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there?
Ouais. Comment ne pas le reconnaître?
Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belobog. I was wondering if there was any information on the engine of creation in your records?
Which is why I find it so incredible. Such a massive feat of engineering, yet there's not a single mention of it in any of the strategic investment
C'est une
department's
prouesse
reports.
technologique.
I may know the reason why. The engine of creation was constructed solely by the people of Belobog, without any external assistance. The project was led by the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand. While warriors fought on the front lines, the engineers worked tirelessly behind the scenes.
Un méca gigantesque.
Constructing it.
So what you're saying
Un
is
évangélion.
the engine of creation was a weapon constructed by the Belabogians themselves?
Yes, but not entirely. The engine of creation was commissioned for combat shortly after its completion, and played a significant role in the battles against the Legion. But Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this
Unité de reconstruction géologique.
was codenamed the Geological Reconstruction Unit. It was actually given a much grander purpose: to help the Belabogians rebuild their homeland and restore their world to its former glory, after driving away all those who threatened it.
Oh. J'adore cette histoire, bordel!
A vision that would
Imprévisible.
time and generations of Belabogians. Madame Rand was truly an inspiring leader. Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me. She's quite the inspiring leader as well.
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything. All I did was bring the people of Belobog together and make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat once again. If we want to preserve this freedom, we must act and show those who doubt us that we, Belobog, have the will and the ability to control our own destiny. The outcome of our mobilization speaks for itself. The children of Belobog have made their decision. They have chosen to preserve this homeland with their own two hands.
I must say, I didn't anticipate this at all. I'll fight for this opportunity for you, Branya. I shouldn't have conflated your own circumstances with my childhood. That was a serious lapse of judgment on my part.
Mais non.
My world never had a resolute leader, so people gave up on the idea of saving themselves long ago. But your civilization has persisted through the snow and storms for 700 years. A truly admirable feat.
Et ça, faut le reconnaître.
Are you willing to retract your previous decision? As for the debt, we'll find a way to gradually repay it. But it'll take some time.
Unfortunately, the acquisition of Urilla 6 is a strategic decision that's been approved by the IPC's top brass. Even if I wanted to overturn it, convincing them would be extremely difficult. Unless...
Quoi? Quoi?
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself and all of the nameless aboard the Astral Express are willing to vouch for this world.
On est les garants?
Fantastic. That might just work. As for the reports and potential accountability, I'll handle it.
C'est incroyable cet endroit en vrai.
Miss Topaz, you mentioned accountability.
Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. There are more important things than titles and ranks. Finding the best solution is what matters most. If that's what they want to do, then so be it. I've long passed the stage of working just for money.
Thank you so much for all you've done. I never thought we'd drag the Express into a crisis again. Much less one that might cause a rift between you and the IPC.
Rift? I wouldn't go that far. Also, it's me who's mostly to blame. I didn't keep my subordinates in check. Oh, thinking about a career change? Sure thing. I'll put in the best words I can.
I'm glad we're able to discuss some lighter topics. Well, you all need some rest after everything you've been through. I've arranged rooms for you all at the Goethe Hotel. Miss Topaz, if you need somewhere comfortable to stay.
I appreciate the offer, but I need to head back and deliver my reports. It's been great getting to know you both. I hope we can work together again in the future. Only next time under better circumstances.
Oh. Yeah. C'est quoi cet endroit en vrai? C'est gigantesque. Hey. Ils travaillent tous à la reconstruction de cet endroit. C'est impressionnant, hein? Ouais.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Il m'efforce à aller jusque là.
How did you figure out what was happening here on Belobog, Himeko?
Well...
Ah, on s'en fout. On va aller se reposer.
March
Let's
was
go.
looking forward to the Soulworm Festival for ages. I never thought this trip would be so... tiring.
Allez, reposons-nous et finissons cette quête.
In light of the events that have transpired, we will be taking the following disciplinary measures against you. Your rank will be demoted from P45 to P44 with corresponding adjustment to your basic salary. All bonuses for the current cycle will be revoked, including stock options and performance bonuses. You will need to submit an additional report regarding this incident to Diamond. If you have any objections to this penalty, you may also file an appeal in writing.
I have no objections.
Understood. Is there anything else anyone would like to add? If there are no further remarks, this meeting is concluded.
You only got demoted 1 rank? Phew, you dodged a bullet there. Pretty big project to mess up on. Someone must be looking out for you.
Qui parle?
Oh, they've already left the call. Ugh, this voice changer is driving me crazy.
Let me turn it off.
Aventurine, why are you still on the line?
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss. Oh, wait. I guess I am now. My apologies. I'm still getting used to my new place in the hierarchy.
C'est qui ça?
Can I help
Aventurine.
you? If you've got something to say it already.
Oh, nothing important. Just checking in on you. I told you Eurillo 6 would be a high-risk, low-reward case. Why do you even bother? In our line of work, having a kind heart can be more of a liability than an asset. If you're not careful, you'll end up leading yourself down a dead-end road.
Anything else? If not, I'm hanging up.
Wait, hold on a minute. Don't hang up, I get it. You're not in the mood for this conversation right now. Okay. How about this? Something that might interest you. While you were enjoying your playtime on Eurillo 6, Diamond was busy taking care of the head honcho of the Building Material Logistics Department. That's why he didn't attend today's meeting.
A Terravan?
That's right. The renowned Terravan. One of the 7 board members. He's throwing his support behind us instead of the Marketing Development Department for once. Oswaldo won't be laughing anymore. Diamond's been a great help to both of us. Your antics on such a crucial day can't exactly have painted the Strategic Investment Department in a good light, you know? Since you get the point, let's get down to business. I'm currently at Pier Point. There's a major deal that could affect the whole department. I just so happen to need a reliable project manager for the job. What do you say, old friend?
Huh. And what prompted the mighty Aventurine to start collaborating with others?
Penacony. What else?
What?
That's right. Now that's the kind of reaction I was hoping for.
Hold
comprends
on.
rien.
Diamond picked you for this project? I was expecting someone like Opal or Obsidian.
Pourquoi ils ont des noms de pierres précieuses?
Or at least someone higher than rank P46.
Honestly, who knows? The family has some pretty questionable characters.
C'est vrai, il
If you
s'appelle
ask
Topaz,
me, doing
Diamant.
business with them is a lost cause. But as we both know, the IPC does more than just business deals. Guess it's my time to shine. So, how about it? This is a rare opportunity. Consider it. You never know, you might even be able to make up for your
Ils sont en train de me teaser quelque chose là, mais j'ai aucune notion de ce qui va se passer.
I'll get back to you later. Seems like it's just one
Après,
wild ride after
c'est un prologue.
I hope I made the right decision this time.
Oh! Il est encore en vie? Il est pas mort? Il a encore de l'espoir, hein.
The snow is mesmerizing.
Waouh. Ok. Qu'est-ce qui se passe encore? Je pense qu'on va s'arrêter là. On a bien avancé, on a vu pas mal de bonnes choses, on a bien avancé dans l'histoire là. Ouais, Hein? Un jeu? Guerre de l'Ethereum? Une nouvelle activité? Un jeu de cartes? Un jeu de cartes? Ils nous ont même rajouté un jeu de cartes dans le jeu? C'est impressionnant, mon mec. Ok. Ils nous ont rajouté un jeu de cartes. Punaise, c'est incroyable. Toujours plus. Il est où, marche? Il est par là. Bon, on verra ça plus tard. Du coup, sur ce, bah, je vous souhaite une bonne soirée ou une bonne journée et à la prochaine. C'était cool, cette histoire, cette partie de l'histoire du moins.
Nice.